Over the October 10th to 12th window, crypto markets faced their largest liquidation event in history, roughly $19 billion in leveraged positions wiped out in less than 48 hours. The catalyst? A surprise announcement from former US President Trump, proposing 100% tariffs on Chinese imports and threatening new export restrictions. The result was a classic panic in thin weekend liquidity. Bitcoin crashed nearly 14% to around $104.8 thousand. Ethereum sank to about $3,436. And several altcoins plunged 40 to 70% intraday before finding a fragile floor. Where we are now. By Monday morning, a mechanical rebound was underway, BTC up 12% off the lows near $115,000, ETH back above $4.1 thousand, but both remain below early October highs. Volatility and caution dominate the tape. The structural backdrop still leans supportive. Just last week, digital asset ETFs logged $5.95 billion in net inflows, Bitcoin, $3.55 billion, Ethereum, $1.48 billion, Solana, $706 million, XRP, $219 million. Those numbers matter, they're the cushion beneath the chaos. But recall that late September ETFs saw $796 in outflows, the worst since launch, proving how fast leadership can rotate if risk appetite flips. Regulatory tailwind. The SEC's September 17th approval of generic listing standards for spot commodity ETPs, including crypto, now allows many new products to list without long, bespoke reviews. Over time, this improves liquidity and broadens access, even if this week remains headline-driven. Technical setup, the levels that matter now. Bitcoin. After making fresh highs above $125,000, BTC violently reversed. Key levels. Support, $107,000, 200-day confluence, then $102, $105K. Resistance, $117, $120K, then $123,000. RSI cooled from overbought, MACD is still positive but rolling. A daily close above $120, $123K reasserts the uptrend, below $107,000 risks another flush. Ethereum. The summer up channel is still alive. Resistance, $4.85, $4.95K, the late August shelf. Support, $4.30, $4.50K near the 20-50-day MAs, below $4.20 thousand. Trend breaks. Outflows remain the tactical cap for now. XRP still locked in its $2.8, $3.1 range. The breakout zone sits at $3.10, $3.20. Repeated failures show lack of conviction. Lose $2.84, $2.90, and $2.70, $2.60 is next. Solana structure remains constructive above $1.95, $2.05. Pivot, $2.25, $2.35. Breakout wall, $2.45, $2.50 opens $2.60, $2.80. Record institutional inflows in mid-September suggest strong dip buying interest, if majors stabilize. Fundamentals, why these moves can stick, or fail. BTC, ETF inflows and the macro hedge narrative remain intact. The weekend sell-off looked mechanical, leverage purge, not structural break, as long as $107,000 holds and flows stay net positive. ETH, long-term fundamentals, staking yield, tokenization demand, and network fees remain solid, but ETF outflows must normalize before a sustainable push above $4,900. XRP, legal clarity plus new ETP listing rules enhance institutional access, but price still needs confirmation through $3.10 $3.20 with volume. Sol, growing institutional adoption and ecosystem activity keep Solana in the institutional alt lane. But like all high beta assets, it needs BTC and ETH to hold trend. Market sentiment, psychology after the crash. From FOMO to fear, traders were whipsawed this weekend. Options desks report record put buying as hedging spiked. The current rebound is cautious, participants want confirmation, not hope. Dominant narratives. BTC must reclaim $120 $123K to prove resilience. ETH breakout depends on ETF flows. Sol could lead if $245 $250 clears. XRP still stuck below $3.10. This is a prove-it market, reactive, headline sensitive, and unforgiving to over-leverage. Actionable playbook: buy, sell, wait. Bitcoin. Buy, confirmation. Daily close above $120 $123K with spot-led demand target $127 $130K, invalidation back inside $118 $119K. Wait, neutral zone. Between $112 $120K, let ETF prints confirm direction. Hedge/reduce, close below $107,000 opens room to $102 $105K sweep. Ethereum, ETH. Buy dips, around $4.3 $4.5K if quick reclaim of MAs, add on close greater than $4.85 $4.95K for a run to $5.2 $5.5K. Wait/reduce, if outflows persist and price stalls, cut less than $4,200. XRP. Buy only on proof, strong close greater than $3.10 $3.20 with real volume targets $3.30 $3.50. Wait, inside $2.84 $3.10 chop zone. Reduce, close less than $2.70 $2.75 turns control back to sellers. Solana. Buy continuation. Close greater than $2.45 $2.50 unlocks $2.60 $2.80. Disciplined dips, $1.98 $2.05 only with majors steady and spot leading. Step aside, sustained less than $1.95 $2.00, trend shelf gone. Other alts. Keep speculative exposure less than or equal to 5% until BTC holds greater than $120,000 and ETH greater than $4,900 for a full session. Focus on liquid L1/L2 and revenue generating DeFi, avoid thin liquidity plays post-crash. What could flip this outlook? Policy shock. Another US-China headline or tariff escalation could instantly unwind the rebound. Flow shock. A large BTC or ETH ETF outflow day reverses sentiment fast. Technical failure. Rejection at $120 $123K, BTC, or $2.45 $2.50, SOL, can trigger another air pocket and still fragile liquidity. This analysis is for information and education only. It is not financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor. Crypto is highly volatile and can result in total loss. Always do your own research, use proper risk management, and only trade what you can afford to lose. Don't forget to subscribe my channel.